know.
Yo, yo, yo.
Welcome back.
What it be? Who you got on the back there? Is that Bob Glenn?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
As you can tell, I got shades on, so I can't see shit. I'm that cool today, bro.
Yeah, I can't tell if it's the brightness of the TV itself just overwhelms the camera, so it kind of washes out a little bit, unfortunately. But it is a great picture when you can see it in its natural qualities.
Mm-hmm. Now there's going to be a run up between Bob Glenn's and Cole Pez. His is pretty bitchin' too.
No, yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to complain on either one of them, to be honest with you.
Nope. And who's listening even if we did?
Not too many people.
No. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another edition of Bet You Didn't Know. Oh, look at that. Yeah. Hey, man, good job. That's super cool, dude.
Better quality of it.
I'd race him in the Cutlass.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, you could.
Yeah, you could do that for sure.
You sure could. He could probably race down, come back down, and then fire back up. Give you maybe a run. I don't know. Depends on how long the turnaround is.
Dude, it'd be funny to roll down there with the Cutlass, pulling it with the Blazer, like on an aluminum trailer. You know, no tools, no tires, no nothing, and a pop-up tent to put over the top.
Yeah, I mean,
like, bro, Fears, what's that? I'm like, hey, man, that's my rig, bro.
Bring it down to Huntsville just in case. I mean, if we have a 15-car field, throw it in. Who cares? You'll at least get one pass out of it.
That's my rig, bro. That is my rig. Yeah, at least get one pass, I think.
Yeah, and you could test and tune as well.
They're like, Fears, what'd you bring your shit box for? I'm like, I don't know.
Why not?
For fun, to have fun, so I could run in between rounds.
It's the fastest of my cars, so brought it
oil down the track. I rented it. Fuck it, I can use it.
Yeah, I guess after the event's done, you do whatever you want.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I guess that does throw a little twist to it.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Did we get a chance to share this on social media? This link, is it on the Facebook page?
What link? For the episodes?
Yeah.
It'd be on Facebook, but it would have popped on there. I mean, 30 seconds before you got sent the email.
Oh, gotcha.
The invite. So
I gotcha.
It didn't exist on there for long times, which is why we don't have our typical 7-hour early Knoxville, Tennessee comment. But I'm
you think people automate those things?
No, I don't think they can. I mean, I guess you could, but what would be the point?
Right. Yeah, no, exactly. That's exactly right.
Yeah, his future's so bright, he's got to wear shades, Ben. I don't know what to tell you.
What'd you say about the shades?
I'm talking to Ben. We're having our own.
Oh, Ben, what's good, dude? Yeah. No, I was looking at something here. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Anyways, whatever. I'm out on that.
Either way.
Yeah, man. I was feeling super. It was super hot outside, and then a cold front came in.
Yeah,
got super chill. So I thought, you know what, man, it's cool outside.
Keep it
so
cool.
I'm gonna be cool. I'm gonna keep it cool.
That's right.
Put on some shades.
Yeah, what's cooler than cool? Ice cold.
And what's cooler than
Andre 3000 shades that.
And a cup of coffee. A cup of coffee will keep you cool.
Slinging numbers, yeah, this time of year, not the most fun I can imagine.
No, man, I can't imagine so either.
But it's kind of a necessity in that business. That's kind of when you get most of your work in your business. Especially after some good spring storms or anything like that kick through from my days at old Arrowhead.
Play us a song, you're the piano man. No, I think that's up to you, Ben. I I grew up playing songs because that's how I taught myself. But I'm not a fan of playing other people's songs. But I still did a Deftones tribute band anyways
Mm-hmm. That's
because
true.
it was heavy and it was cool. But we only did one show. So in the big scheme of things, yo, Kyle Moore. That's right, baby. That's right. And if you would like a pair,
Fathead time.
I'll hit the tape.
Oh god damn! Sometimes I
No.
get myself.
It's funny you said it. I wasn't going to.
As soon as you said it, I was like, God, I have to say it. Just
Yeah. It's like,
stupid. Jesus Christ.
Man, it's funny how my brain works. I've learned probably every song that I've ever wanted to learn, from Metallica to Slayer to Deftones to everything. Had it all down to the note, down to the little piece or extra loop on the string, how the string is wound, down to every single little individual wind click with the pick. Had it all down. And guess what? I probably couldn't play My Own Summer right now, right out of memory. Like, maybe I could. I don't know. It would just be a matter of picking it up. But I tried the other night. Oh, but that was through a phone and then through a headset mic. Did not sound good, PA.
Yeah,
Did not sound good. Yeah, it was actually really shitty. Stop ignoring the sunglasses question. The sunglasses question. Where was their sunglasses question?
Oh, he was just saying
Sunglasses?
sunglasses earlier. Yeah.
Yep.
With the question marks behind them.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, these are sunglasses. Is that the question? My bad.
Yeah. Just looking for confirmation.
Yeah, sunglasses? Yes, they
Correct.
are. Thank you. Correct.
You are seeing your screen is working.
Correct. You know what's funny is I almost made that my name when I jumped in earlier. Correct. I don't know why. It was weird. Just jumped out. So that's weird that Calmore. There you go. Correct.
There you go. And mine just saves in there. So
You're breaking up, PA. You're breaking up. Your internet connection was going wiggly.
Yeah.
Little
wonky.
What?
No, I was just saying.
Say what?
My name stays in there the entire time, so never have to change it or do anything with it. I don't even think about it.
But you're coming off like Max Headroom.
Oh, nice.
Yep. Anybody else? Why butthole?
Yeah.
Why?
I guess he's asking about the sunglasses.
That's a weird statement. I don't even know what that means. Is anybody else getting Max Headroom vibes from Prince Adam's side? Let me know if it's me or PA.
No clue.
Why? Butthole. That's right.
I mean, I guess the answer to
anybody
why is to poop.
Nope, it's the glasses. That's weird. So you, right? Yeah, exactly. So I can't tell if it's my internet connection or your internet connection. PA.
Not a clue. Everything's coming through crystal clear on my side. We're only at 30 to 35% CPU usage, so everything on my side is looking good. I got no idea.
Can you hear me talking, or am I freezing up?
Coming through fine on my side. What's up, Dr. Shades?
That's right.
What's up, Haley?
Haley, what's good, sister? It's that time of year, bro. It's race season. It's that time of year. Your internet all of a sudden got better. I didn't hear anything that happened over the past minute.
No clue. Everybody else is reporting everything is good to go. So
okay, sweet. No, definitely on my end. Huge latency in between. Could you hear me talking?
Yeah, everything was coming through perfectly normal. So when you were saying you're breaking up, I'm like, okay, that's weird.
It was funny because you were like, I'm and so that's why I was saying Max Headroom.
Yeah.
I think the sunglasses are a hit, dude. Thanks, Ben. Yeah, I mean, I like sunglasses at night. So I can see.
So I can.
Mm-hmm. I wear my sunglasses at night.
There he is. Hot
There's
dog.
Mike watching from Knoxville. It just took a minute. There
Yeah,
must have been a.
I threw him off this week by putting it out just minutes before. So
Oh, there you. I got it.
it's a little
I
game.
love it. I love it, Mike.
Oh man.
How is everybody? It took a minute for everybody to get in here, but we got a good following tonight. I'm excited. It's Tuesday night. I'm a little jacked up on coffee, amongst other things. That's why I'm wearing the shades, Calmore, not because of a butthole or something weird that you had said earlier. I couldn't correlate
Yeah.
to butthole and
Right.
sunglasses. But great night. It's Tuesday night. Had a nice cold front roll through. It was like 9 million degrees this morning when I went out to mow the lawn, enough to make a butterfly sweat. I don't even know what that means. However,
I was trying to figure it out.
it's like 72 degrees outside right now or some shit. At least it feels like it. It's great. It just dropped out of nowhere.
Yep, I got the bike charged.
Carter, what's Carter say? I can at least try to get this up close. It says, remember at Dragstock, I wore the gray pit viper shades, and the next morning I retired them. Had a lot of fun there. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You know, I mean, I have aspirations of being a pilot. I've always wore aviators. I've loved them. I really didn't know much about them until I got in the service, and then a band called Tripod Jimmy, came to I went to a concert where they were there in Japan, and they were cool enough to come back to the barracks with me, where we all hung out. And it was awkward because we were in the military base in the barracks, and they were smoking weed in my barracks room, and God, young and stupid. You know, I wasn't. I promise, I didn't. Swear to the Lord, I shouldn't say that. I promise that I didn't. Anyways, those dudes wore aviator glasses, and I thought they were awesome. So since then, I've been an aviator fan. I've wanted to be Tom Cruise. Want to fly a F-22 Raptor.
Yeah, I mean it's the baddest one out there that we know of, so can't blame you.
Yeah.
They're cool as hell at an air show.
But yeah, Tuesday night, bro. It is Tuesday night.
Yes, it is. Be the only podcast this week as well.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yep, only podcast this week. So get it while you can.
Yeah.
We have a yearly float trip that I go on this time of the year. And it's great. We do some trout fishing. It's spring fed. It's like 65 degrees year round, or maybe even colder. Shit, maybe 50s. It's really cold water. But yeah, so I'm excited for that.
Should be a good time. If only those. Well, I guess it's probably not bad that the blazing hot temperatures are going to be a thing of the past by the time you guys get down there and get to floating.
Yeah, it should only be like 80 degrees on Thursday.
Not too shabby.
Yeah, we like to. I know, Calmore. I know.
Oh man, float trips are great. I've wanted to go on a 2 or 3, probably like a 2-night float for a while. You ever done one of those?
2 or 3 night float.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a 50.
I've not been on a. No, I mean I've been on hikes that were long and camped out and done those kind of things, but I've not ever been on a float trip. Hey Lee, what's good? I'm ready for fall, not too cold, not too hot. Oh yeah, right. I get it. We got a hurricane on the way. Yes, you do.
Sure.
Yes, you do. I guess everybody's seen what's been going on down there at Bradenton. They got hit pretty hard.
Mm-hmm.
And then of course
the jet boats out. Cletus.
There you went again. It was weird. You just like disappeared, went into some weird max headroom thing, and then came back. No, clearly there's an issue on my side somehow. But that's okay. No, anyways, Cletus went down there to Bradenton. I don't know if you saw that.
His
took his jet boat.
Factory is next door.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Freedom Factory. It's next door or whatever you'd want to call it. It's very nearby.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he took his jet boat over and was ripping that thing around. I love those little things.
It was hilarious. It was funny him taking his his TRX and pulling the trailer, and it's like going down in the holes and shit, and then he dumped it off the back. I mean,
Yeah.
fuck, man. He just posted that yesterday. It's had how many millions of views? Oh,
Mhm.
man, great job, dude.
Yeah. NC
That's
Pro
good
might have
shit.
posted some pictures of the road all tore up heading in.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, for sure.
a little bit of repair that's going to need to happen.
That's right, baby. That's right.
That happens in hurricane area.
Yes, it does. Well, stay safe out there, Carter. Hopefully, you guys don't get hit too hard, but they're expecting 20, 30 inches of rain. I mean, that's some pretty hardcore shit, dude.
It's a lot of water.
That's a whole lot of water. Yep.
Get the ark.
Yeah, no kidding, right? Better start building it now.
Yeah.
Even already. Yeah, I'm a prepper. I have 3 years worth of food supply.
Yeah.
I got 55-gallon buckets of beans and rice, and I built Noah's Ark.
Yeah, I got a bunker and an ark.
I got a bunker and an ark.
Come at me.
You want the smoke?
Yeah.
You looking for the smoke? We got it.
Got everything covered at that point in time.
We got the smoke. Yeah, that's right. So what else is going on, PA?
Not much. Not too much at all.
Shabbos dabbis.
Unfortunately. Same old over here.
Same old, same old. Does anybody know the let me take a look. If anybody has Steve Harper's phone number that owns Cool Bus, shoot it over to us, please. We'd like to get a hold of him. Or Rick Ream that has the Hot Rod Fire Truck. Either one of those guys.
That would be cool.
Oh, yeah. And hey, Trollson family, got a question. Do you guys, who do you know down there that has a Top Fuel altered or maybe a Top Fuel, something Top Fuel, dragster, just anything Top Fuel or Nitro? Maybe a Nitro ride. I mean, is Top Fuel and Nitro the same thing? Can somebody help me out there? Help me put my brain around it. Is Top Fuel and Nitro the same thing? Or is Top Fuel alcohol? Or is there a Top Fuel alcohol and a Top Fuel that is Nitro? Why is it mixed up in my brain? Or is it Nitro? Is it Top Fuel?
Yeah, it's like
no. There's Top Alcohol. There's Top Alcohol.
Oh yeah,
Top Fuel
has
Nitro.
Designator of alcohol in it. The other two don't really specify. So yeah, I'm not sure on that one.
Right. It's Top Fuel Nitro cars. Anybody out there? Bueller? Bueller? Anyone? PA, what do you got?
I'm pulling up a window so I can try to search it out and see. Carter says yes.
Correct. He just Kyle Moored me.
I think that's it. I'm interpreting that as a yes to they are the same thing.
Top Fuel and Nitro are the same. That's just a fancy name for a car that runs Nitro. Is Top Fuel. So a Top Fuel funny car is a Nitro car.
Okay.
Makes sense. I probably already knew that, but because we don't dabble in that world, I think that information is sort of
I just haven't even considered.
Leaked out a little bit.
Had never really thought about it.
Dude, I couldn't be more excited about October. I could not be more excited about October, dude. I mean, it just in a matter of a day, it's a week. It is took quite the great shape of a spectacular event. So if you're not there, I'm sorry. That's on you.
Fucking idiot. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean it's no. I'm very grateful to be doing what we're doing with who we're doing it with, and shout out to Brian Whitworth and The Verge, and Dave at Rocket City Dragway. I'm going to call him Rocket Man. If you see Dave, call him Rocket Man. But anyways, dude, it's going to be a banger. It's going to be a serious banger. For real. So where are all my Pro Mod guys at? Let's go. Let's get locked in. October 25th to 26th. I know I'm kind of getting a little far ahead of the horse here, but
No, we're 80 days out. I don't think so. So, nope. Pro mod, pro nitrous.
Yeah, I know you don't think so. Nope.
We're
Adam's like, thank God, finally saying some shit about it.
yeah,
I wish you could too, brother man. I wish you could too, Cotter.
they do have a junior class that the Verge is running.
Yeah, but I think it's a point series they're doing with the Verge.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah. However,
And
next year is a different story. Yes, indeed.
different year for sure.
Yep, but we still got two badass shows to knock out, and I'm super, super excited about it.
Yeah, 80 days is going to creep by pretty quick.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Be on your ass before you know it.
You'll be on your ass before you know. Why am I? I feel like I want to turn everything into a song. I have no idea why.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that's about, where that one's coming from today.
Well, I don't know. It's weird. It is weird.
It happens. Anybody going to be out this weekend doing some racing?
Yeah, anybody?
Bueller. Voodoo. Economics. Those references are probably unfamiliar.
Montgomery has the Southern Shootout this weekend.
Yep. I'd seen John Sullivan, the Patriot, had just locked in to attend that. What's up, Uncle Steve? Funkle
Uncle Steve, what's good, my man?
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
You got
Oh
breaking
shit,
news?
get out of here. He's got breaking news. I bet Uncle Steve's got a pro mod. He bought a pro mod. He's like, fuck it. I drive a tractor trailer anyways. Might as well pull a car trailer, drag a pro mod around with me. I know the best team around, one of the best teams around, Bubba Stan Racing. And I'll just partner up with them guys in the pits and we can work together, win some shit.
Yeah.
What's it say? We're supposed to go to Colonial Beach Dragway, but the hurricane is probably going to mess that up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I can
Yeah,
see
that
them
makes
throwing
sense.
off things either at the track or just having to sandbag or hunker down at home either way. So yeah, I can understand where things could be a bit tentative.
That's right. I don't want a pro mod or a wife. I love money. Well, then in that case, a drag racing league either.
Yeah. Oh Christ.
You know, we're doing it just to fulfill other people's hobbies. PA. That's what we're doing.
I guess.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Well, I'm curious, Uncle Steve. I'm curious to see what you got to say, my man.
Yeah.
If there is anything.
I'm curious.
Stay tuned from Prince Adam and I too. Stay tuned from us.
Yeah. For whatever is coming out.
That's right. Stay tuned.
Yeah. That's a promise and a threat.
It sure to hell is. So what else is going on out there in the world? Hope everybody's recovered from the 1 day of social media, absolute chaotic panic from the stock market, but I think everything's okay. It was a good rebound, just 1 day. It's amazing how fast the news and the media can perpetuate something so fast, you know, like
it's amazing.
Now I realize
I didn't even clock that there was a problem or an issue because I just scroll right past that bullshit.
Yeah. And look, you can't watch the stock market every single day, folks. You can't. But there's a whole lot of people shitting their pants yesterday. And now all of a sudden, guess what? It's nowhere to be found anywhere. Ain't nobody talking about the stock market. Nobody's talking about that shit. All of a sudden, it's who's the new vice president pick from Kamala and who's where and what's all that and fucked up stuff with the Olympics. And geez Louise, I'm just done. I can't take it anymore. No more news. Unfortunately, I have to do social media. But God, take that shit out of my thread, please.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. My eyes just have a filter for it where as soon as I see it, I'm like, not interested. And if I see too many of them from the same person, then there's the three dots that you can hit to say, see less posts from this person to reduce their impact on my algorithm. I don't need that crap in my life.
Like, I'm not getting inundated. I'm not getting inundated.
I'm not playing your game.
I'm feeling overworked and under drag raced, but I know how to keep my mouth shut. Just be on the lookout for some internet breaking 340 shit coming up soon. Well,
Threaten
coming
me.
up soon, I guess it wouldn't be with us then. Golly,
I don't
you're
know.
gonna do that shit at Clyde's track. I know what's gonna happen.
I mean, they're going to be contending with the Heat, which I'm not saying the Clyde and Galen can't, but
Well, here's the great thing.
That's
Here's the great thing. PA, the great thing is that no one will run 340s in the PDRA or the Midwest Pro Mods. So
No, I mean,
that
no,
leads me to believe
their dragsters can't even go faster than 365. So yeah,
so that leads me to believe that this is a ADRL trim vehicle. Pro Extreme, Pro Nitrous.
well, if
Unless it's a turbo car, but
if
then it's still
if Steve's talking about it, there's pretty much one car that I'm thinking he's referencing.
well, we already know the two guys that are in the middle of builds right now that I'm sure are ready to
Right.
absolutely decimate each other.
Sure. But I'm just gathering from it coming from Steve, which one of those two is probably being referenced to them in this one at least.
100%. My Pro Mod in the garage could easily run a 340. Yeah, I don't doubt it, Carter. And I don't doubt that you and your old man's been out at the track testing on your own, renting the track for a couple days, doing some private testing.
Yeah, I'm sure there's
Carter's already running 340s.
There's something under a tarp in that garage. Damn right.
Gotta love the suspense. Oh, I do. It's so good. No, the suspense is good. Well, we should get Bubba on soon and start questioning him. And then we need to get Clyde on. We'll start questioning him. And then we'll get Frankie on. And then we need to start giving Frankie a little bit of heat. Like, hey, dude. So what now?
That sounds well.
What
Dude.
now?
That sounds like fun, but that sounds like a month worth of interviews. When I mean, I think it'd be a lot more fun to just have Bubba, Clyde, Frankie, and John Sullivan, on.
Oh yeah, that's what I meant. No, what I meant was
I just want to sit back and let this watch the show.
Yeah, for sure. Oh no, PA, that's what I meant. No, for sure. I was saying that we would get Bubba on and then bring in Clyde and then bring in Frankie and yeah, right. That's what I meant. Yeah.
Yep. As long as Clyde can come on and wave his finger across that hat.
How does that make Madman feel though? Like if or Mad Scientist? How's Doug gonna feel about normally being able to compete with blower cars and now if they're hitting 340s, I just don't know if he's got a chance.
I don't think Doug would really be worried about it until they're hitting 340s on any sort of consistent.
There you go. You hit it. Yeah, that's right. There's got to be some consistency there. And look, 340 is a whole new, even though people have done it before, we know people have done it before. But man, we really need to incentivize some ETs, dude. We need to incentivize some ETs is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that that would be cool.
I agree. It'd be cool. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure how.
I get it. Yeah, I'm not sure how. And then on top of it, I'm not sure that racers aren't also shooting for that on their own. It's just it kind of takes that perfect mix of situation between atmosphere, track condition, hitting the light. If everything falls into place, it can be possible. But I think that's why Doug is able to keep coming up and punching above his weight class, because he is running consistent. And if you're not, and you're only in that 1% of guys that is, then he only has to worry about 1%, really, in his eyes.
You know what? I think what would be cool is next year we run in the series next year, we do like a golf score style thing where we have certain metrics that we follow, where we do qualifying round winners, fastest ETs, and at every race we count them up, and then at the end, the win. Now I'm not saying who wins the championship, but I mean, I guess in point series that's who would win. But incentivize some metrics there. But I mean, you've got to be there for 5 races to make it happen. But if you overall score the lowest for the consistent fastest ET, I mean, shit, you might run 370s one time. Might run 350s one time, the 360 one time. But at the end of the 5 races, so when we race, basically it's who's the fastest, they get a 1. Second fastest gets a 2, right? And you tally them up like that. And then after all the races for that, let's just call it ET. No other metric other than the ET. So what if get all the outlaws in the same room? The conversation will be off the hook. Doug don't want to pick on nitrous cars because he done been in the 50s. He likes mixing it up with Bubba Stan, Frankie Dressel, and all the badasses. He sure the hell does. And talking to him, you know that he does. He don't give a shit.
Yeah,
He
you
is
gotta have
not
something to
scared.
push you.
That makes me wonder how many other nitrous cars? Do you think it's a pretty common place for nitrous? Do you think there's a lot of nitrous cars out there right now in their 50s?
No.
Just a general question. How many nitrous cars do you think are out there that could probably be pretty consistent in the 50s, 60s?
I think it's probably comparable for most classes. I mean, you're always going to have that kind of top percentage that's that's able to run, or a few offliers that can do it. But for the most part, everybody's going to be pretty. Steve says no.
Uncle Steve says no. I don't have any idea what that's referencing, but
Others,
okay.
others being able to do like Doug.
Jim Halsey and the PDRA could easily run a 50. Okay. All right. Well, where's Jim
I mean,
Halsey at?
there's like I said, there's probably a couple of them out there, but I don't know how often. I don't know how often those big fish come to play in the same pond.
Yeah, because they're probably East Coast guys, right?
I'm sure it could be regional, could be PDRA, could be, whatever the issue is. Not like it's an issue, but
Mm-hmm.
whatever the obstacle is.
Right. What do you say? If they were racing with no weight limits.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, no weight limits.
Okay.
Of course, there's our historian Carter coming in with the facts,
Hard hitting facts.
hard hitting facts. So you're gonna have an encyclopedia, Carter. That would be dope, dude.
He just
Have an ADRL book of just a.
encyclopedia.
You got to reach out to golly man, God, my gosh,
Not sure.
Brett Kepner. Sorry, it was right there. I don't know why I was having such a hard time coming up with Brett's name. That's silly. Brett Kepner is the guy of all books. Maybe Carter, you and Brett could get together and he could unload all the ADRL facts on you, record holders, all the historic stuff, and then you could be the new bookkeeper. Let me rephrase that. You could be the key master.
Yeah, historian, archivist, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, you could be the ADRL historian. What did he run?
What did he run? I'm assuming that's the Jim Halsey question.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. That I don't know. Carter, what did Jim Halsey run?
He ran.
Do you know? How do you know he run? You've seen him run in the 50s? I'd imagine Carter has, if that's what he's saying.
Either that or he might be doing it in PDRA these days. But,
Yeah.
who knows? It could be what he might be able to do if they're able to strip the weight off and, go with a no limit type setup similar to what Doug's able to do.
Mm-hmm.
Then possibly. But, just like with anything, that changeover and all that fun stuff is not the easiest. So not a lot of people do it or are able to do it quickly.
Mm-hmm. I see. There it is.
Yes.
It was kind of tasty.
Nice.
Steve Evans, don't mark my word, but I believe a 70. It's on the ADRL YouTube channel. A 70. So 370? In 2008, it wasn't in the 50s at 2750, but I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he ran one back then, but if nothing else, it looks like he was racing ADRL back then at least. I've got that much confirmed by Google.
Yep. Great job. Great job, Carter. I'm going to go back and watch the Fine, well, I'll tell you. He does too. We need to get all those videos digitized, man, so that we could start selling copies of them. I'm sure there are tons of people that would love to have those.
Yeah, I'd be all for.
We got to do a fundraiser. What do you think? A fundraiser, a silent auction? How do we raise some money to get all the
Hi, James.
Oh, God, I don't even want to know about you and Adam. You
Don't worry
guys.
about us.
I won't. I won't. It's none of my business.
No.
Came here to do two things: drink some beer and kick some ass.
Okay.
And I have no beer.
All right. So whose ass are you kicking? What,
I don't know. I'm by myself.
going on here?
I don't have any idea. I'm by myself.
Okay. Well, this was a bad plan. I'm ready to see some racing. Damn it.
Damn right you are, Uncle Steve. Yes, sir. Steve, are you going to be in Huntsville in October 25th and 26th? I sure to hell hope so, dude, because it's going to be a hell of an awesome race. I'm super excited about it.
Don't tempt me. I already want to put up an OnlyFans site for us.
Maybe he hasn't already.
I haven't.
Don't look up Prince Pooch Adam on OnlyFans.
Yeah.
It's weird.
And don't subscribe for my $10 a month membership. Don't do it.
And I hope you don't like dogs.
They're cool. Harold and Buster are all right.
Harold and Bustard. You don't want to know what their names are in the other world. I might have a conflict of interest for that weekend. Oh, man. Come on, Uncle Steve. Is there another race you're going to? I'm going to be like
I doubt he's going to miss the XRP.
Oh, for sure. Brian, what's good? Circa 2009, 80RL 4.5, Jim Halsey. DeGrace, Maryland, 68 Camaro, 395, 192, 192.
Okay.
Yeah, we need to get Halsey on the podcast.
Okay. I'm all for it. We can definitely make note of that and get that figured out.
That's right. That is right. That is absolutely right. So, yeah, Huntsville, we'll come to do two things. Go faster than everybody and kick some ass and drink some beer. So we'll have, sure we'll have plenty of beer. We're going to have plenty of food because Hank Stubbs, crew there, they always bring tons of food. And Bubba. Dragstory.com has some old qualifying sheets. There you go. And again, Brett Kepner has it all. I definitely will see you guys at XRP.
Did you know he's not too far removed from where we are?
Who?
Brett?
No, he lives in St. Louis, dude.
Yeah,
he's not far at all. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Not too long ago.
Planning on being daddy at HSV. Just sent the final to doctor. All right, let's see. I turned off messenger notifications, so glad you told me. You know, I get all these weird private messages.
Yeah. Diesel shouldn't be listening to this podcast. He's too young.
Who? Diesel?
Yeah, he just heard me say the boy's name.
Oh, gotcha.
Got all fired up.
Got all excited.
Yep. Thought it was time to run around and figure out how to dog.
You know, the thing is, folks, if you're going to be in Huntsville, and even if you're not, for the love of God, help us spread the word. All right? Help us spread the word. I appreciate it. We're very grateful. And any help spreading the word on these events is going to help us out. But we're going to have a shit ton of cars. It's going to be an amazing race. But we're going to ask the competitors and everyone else to step up a little bit and help share flyers, help share the event, help us really promote the hell out of it. I can only do so much. There's only so much time and money you can waste on the radio. There's only so much time and money you can spend on Facebook advertising and posters and everything else. Every little bit counts. So I promise to do everything on my end to make sure it's being promoted properly. And on top of that, if everybody does their part, we're going to make the 80RL great again. Then we can get back to these 40, 50,000 person spectators. We need to be bending. We're going to be bending the bleachers down. We're going to have man, it's going to be crazy.
It's
Come
gonna
on
be
now.
a structural nightmare.
Most feared nitrous pro mods in the world. Damn right.
It'd be
And
cool.
I'll tell you,
Lined up against each other.
and let me tell you something. Doug is such a true, humble, down to earth, grassroots, awesome, kind, funny, smart dude. Like, he is so laid back. I think out of all of those, he's so chill.
Oh yeah, he's a super laid back guy.
I mean, super laid back. And what's cool, dude, is that guess what? You go to his pits, it's him and his boys jamming some tunes in this small little car trailer with this bad son of a bitch nitrous car, and they're all turning wrenches. And they're not in any kind of fancy rig or big, branded awning, pop-up tent, whatever you want to call it. They just come rolling in, dude, bare bones, ready to kick some ass. And they sure to fuck got it. It reminds me of the Olympics, the two shooters. Got the one Chinese gal, and she's got her fucking laser Terminator eye and her other shit on the other face, and her arms all weird, and she's got a certain pose, and she's shooting her gun. And then you got this cold ass dude coming out with regular shooting glasses on, just like, I don't know if anybody has seen that, but it's super awesome.
The creepy backstory to that guy is he started shooting right after he got
in the KGB
wife. So, I don't know what he was training for, but hey, he found a skill.
That's right. Hell yeah. That's
racing.
That is racing, folks. Doug spending his money going faster, all that other shit don't matter. That's right. He does. And he's fast, dude.
Fast.
But I'll tell you, man, I'm going to tell you, Bubba's the most consistent. I mean, that dude, I don't care what track we've been at. When he's there, he unloads, he does a burnout, and he gets it right off the trailer, dude. I mean, he just, usually 60s right out of the gate. Blah! It's like, damn, Bubba. But shit, he did a 58? Where did he hit that 58 right off the trailer? Was that at XRP or was that at Rockingham last year? It was one of those two.
I don't know.
I don't remember either, but man, he's fucking bad to the bone. Yeah, that's exactly what I said. Yeah, he's an assassin, dude. I mean, there's no doubt about it. He's in like some secret club where they're handing out coins and shit. That was a Rockingham, Carter. Of course, I should have just asked Carter.
Yeah.
Thanks for being on the podcast, Carter. So when we have any questions, we just ask our historian, and he's got all the answers. He's on the board, in case anybody didn't know. Carter Jackson, youngest ADRL board member ever. He's the historian. Thank you very much. Sorry, PA. Didn't mean to do that in your ear. 53 off the trailer, and 54 is the rest of the weekend for the win. Was it 53 off the? No way, man. It was not a 53 off the trailer. I don't know if I've seen Bubba in person run a 53 at XRP. Man, I don't think so. They were up in the 80s. I mean, maybe a 60.
I know Frankie definitely got in the 50s.
Yeah, what was it, like a 58?
Or I can't remember.
Oh, I don't remember a 53. But, last year was pretty all hazy for me.
Yeah.
Last year was a hazy year. I was in school watching Jason Byers' live video on Thursday and saw Bubba run a 58. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure it was a 58. Carter's watching from school. Man, Carter, I don't want to rush you through your childhood, right? By any means. Enjoy it, do your thing. But man, I can't wait till you turn 16, 18, like as a young adult, and you start stepping up in some badass rides. XRP, it was, and he still got the record. Damn. All right, man. Well, I'm not going to question Steve. I don't have any way to disprove it, and I know, Steve, you've been at all of them, and you guys are like pretty much best friends. I mean, for hell's sake, you get naked, hang out on his pool. So Bubba beat Frankie when Frankie ran 58. Whole shot back in the day. Yeah, I mean, does it get I mean, amongst those dudes, does it get any better? I'm telling you that you're preaching to the choir. I'll message you pictures. No, I get it. I get it
Oh yeah.
completely. I know that you are the choir, so
Has anybody
I am
heard if
not.
Clyde's going to be race ready?
I don't know. Clyde told me he wasn't going to race if there was an entry fee, um, for him. So hey, that's on him. Maybe he'll get plenty of racing in prior to that. I'd hate to see him sit out on the bench while everybody's banging out super killer ETs. But we'll see what happens. Clyde ran a 53 at XRP. Is that so? Did Clyde run the 53 to win the fastest ET and that event
I know he was number one qualifier
at Dragpalooza? What's with the shades? Man, I think it has more to do with how bright the future is with the. But by the way, Kalei, what's up, brother? Everybody, Kaleo Ke Alohalani, Ken Glossmeyer. He is in our chat here. Childhood friend, homeboy, ride or die kind of dude. He's part of the circle. Never see him in the chat. So glad to see you in here, brother. Watching on YouTube too. Sweet.
Yeah.
What's with the shades? Yeah, so I think the future's so bright, bro. Huntsville and XRP are shining so much light from the distance that I just decided I needed to wear shades. And it got really cool today, so I wanted to stay in that theme as well.
There's your answer.
Mm-hmm. I can't help but sip coffee like I do wine.
And can't Clyde
I
put
know.
a clause in his contract that if you're using his track, he can race? I'd be okay with it. I would totally accept it and be understandable. I'd be almost in favor of it just to avoid whatever.
Fastest he ever been in his life. Yeah, man, I'm going to tell you, I got that video on tape. We've got that video, and it is bad as shit. Been busy as heck. Love the answer. Heck yeah, man. I'm glad to hear you're busy, brother, man. Probably the best final round I've ever seen. That's right. And guess where it was?
It was my first final.
So, looking forward to having more of those. And I think it's going down at XRP this year in November. For real. Like for real. Because we're in the jungle at that point. We're in the really deep end of the pool of the pro mod world down there in that area in Texas. And I get it if people don't want to travel far to get their asses kicked. I mean, it's going to be tough to get a car count. And I'm not putting anything into the universe, but I would be intimidated too with that fucking lineup. For real. If I was a pro mod guy, knowing that Bubba's got a new ride. Clyde's getting a new ride. You got Frankie coming out. You got Reister coming. You got all the big dogs in the world. I'll send you something to read. All right. Love to read.
PJS race is gonna.
I got plenty of porn, Steve, so you don't got to send any of that.
I'll take it.
But Adam will take the 50 Shades of Grey book if that's what you're sending. Just joking. Love you, Uncle Steve.
Yeah. We'll take up a collection to pay his fucking entry. Just get your goddamn car to the stage.
Look, man, there is no way in God's green earth he'll be like, just take it off the bill.
That's fine. Whatever. Get your
all right, whatever,
car out of the garage and let's go.
Get it out. But look, man, I understand if you are concerned about coming out and running with these guys. I get it.
If you're worried about spending all that money on a new car just to have it get beat at your own track, keep it in the fucking garage. I don't blame you one bit. But
yeah. Oh no, I'm not talking about Clyde. Let's just say. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. You are okay. I got you. Yeah. With Clyde coming in, look, the bottom line is that there is going to be some serious shit going down. Even Luis wants to come get a piece on radial tires. Crazy. I don't know, dude. I don't think Luis has ever been in the 50s. Maybe he has. I don't want to doubt him. Maybe he has. My bad. It was Frankie at Go back. My bad. It was Frankie that ran a 348 to Bubba's 350. It's still on YouTube. Epic. Oh yeah, that was when Frankie got that. That's when Frankie got the record. He beat his ET, his PB. So much work for him to roll a car from garage to track.
I'll push the fucking thing.
Oh, he's got people to push it, dude.
Oh, I know. He's got a little car, and it's only maybe 150 feet from basically the water box. So
Yeah, that's right. Hey, if anybody can get the word out to Clyde and let him, I'll talk to him myself. Never mind.
oh
Has
yeah.
to do with fishing. I'm hoping maybe he can let me bring my kids out and fish on his lake
uh,
because the kids are fishing junkies. I love fishing.
yeah.
Actually, I think there's a lake along the side of XRP. I meant to ask him last time if there was any fish or if it was stocked. But we ended up doing a whole lot of fishing at that Airbnb that we had down the road, anyways. So might as well get that ordered and locked in. Kill some birds with stones. What's that? Scent? Scent. Okay. No, I can't wait to see this. He wants me to read something. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
sure he
oh my
wants you to
gosh, I don't
read
know.
it on the podcast, but
Read,
yeah,
read.
you have to save that.
Gotta read.
Just say you can save it for after because all it's going to
Look
have
at
you
those, man.
zone in.
Qualifying round one, 358 at 213. Q2, 358 at 213. I mean, that's consistent. Eliminations, 358 at 213. Elimination round number two, 358 at 213. Elimination round number three, 357 at 214. I mean, I don't know that I've ever seen that level of consistency. Just lay down the most consistent series of runs in Pro Mod history. I mean, who else could do that? I didn't even pull up the second picture. I just ran down those numbers. That's insane, man. Insanely awesome. When was this from? Curious. Just curious. Drink happy thoughts. I can't tell by the check. Anyways, yeah, that could potentially be the most consistent set of runs ever in Pro Mod history. We need to throw that out. We need to keep that PA.
The fancy bracket.
Bracket car. A bracket. Fancy bracket car. No, I mean, fuck. Has anybody else laid down the... Could you imagine if we had an index class of a 360 index or a 350 index? Hey, thanks, Clay. Yeah, appreciate that, brother. Yeah, everybody. My oldest daughter just turned 21 about a week ago, and we did a 7-hour tour to a bunch of bars and stuff. It was pretty fun. All right, Carter. Enjoy your work tomorrow, bro. Get her done. Go earn some money. We'll save for that Pro Mod.
That's right.
So anybody watching? So we got a lot of Alabama guys and some guys not far from Alabama, but I'm looking for a Top Fuel car for an exhibition for this race we have in October. 1, 2, I don't know. Does anybody know somebody in the Alabama area close to Rocket City that would be willing to bring out a Top Fuel car? 1 or 2. Should have stopped while y'all were down here. Should have stopped by while y'all were down here.
You know I won't leave. I get over there.
Yeah, it's just gonna be a
change of
just
address.
dump Adam off and take off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you say change of address?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Put in. Oh shit.
That's a great article. Yep, I love that. What to say? It's okay. You know, man, Uncle Steve, look, I don't have anything against West Buck or any of those guys. And you know, it's like this. Talk is cheap. You can say things, but a man is only as good as his word. And I've heard things, but there's never been any kind of anything. But we don't need. Who needs West Buck? I don't need West Buck. I mean, it's all good. We'll carve our own path, man. We'll do our own thing. We'll make our own. We'll make our own blaze our own trail in the history of drag racing. You know, you got to start somewhere. 2 years in now. And the next year it'll be 3. And before we know it, it'll be 15 and 20 years. And by then we'll have a great big following, and it'll be all because of us and not because of anybody else. Isn't that right, PA?
Yeah, suck on those eggs.
Suck on them eggs. You know, suck on them. But it's going to be a. That's right. But it's going to be a soup. We've had a real. So what's this about Top Fuel Car? Laugh out loud. We need a. We're looking to. The goal is to have 10, 15. The goal is to have 20,000 people there at Rocket City, which I know they're not even close to being able to hold. My goal is to get 20,000 people there. However, by doing that, we need to have some entertainment for them. We're going to have a lot of cars. There'll probably be total at the event. We'll probably have about 140, 150 cars. So the pits are going to be jam packed. Well, with that many cars, it's my duty to make sure that the participants are in front of a crowd. So we got to get the people out there. Got to get the crowd out there. And so the point of what I was saying is, we get that many people there. We want to put on a good show. Other than cars being consistent and fast and having that kind of funness, we were looking for a Top Fuel car or a nitro car because it's going to be nighttime, right? So it's going to get dark at around 5 or 6, and I'd like to have a nitro car there or Top Fuel car. I think that'll be super cool. From what I understand, you're on top of the track at Rocket City. So if we get a nitro car or Top Fuel car of some sort,
Ears will bleed.
Oh yeah, I mean, if we can melt some faces off with a couple Top Fuel cars blasting on the track in front of the stands, I think that'd be absolutely bitching. But I don't know if there's stands on each side. Maybe we only need one for one side. Either way,
it's one of the many options that we're looking into or exploring currently.
11,000 horsepower is going to blow out some eardrums. So we'd like to find somebody to come participate. So if you guys know somebody down there in the Alabama area, let us know. Let us know.
That's what I thought.
Stands on one side. Okay, cool. We always talking about 50s, so get 50 Cent to come play some rap. How about 40s? How about we have Snoop Dogg come rap and talk about 40s? Who else talked about 40s? Anybody else talking about 40s?
Probably more early 90s when 40s were more of a thing.
Cypress Hill.
Yeah. Get a Sublime cover band to play the entire 40 ounces to freedom.
Oh, there you go. Oh, dude, how dope would it be to have Sublime come play? Oh my God, that'd be awesome.
I don't either.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd wondered about the NHRA.
Yeah.
We just had Joe on the ADRL podcast and was like, well, shit, maybe that would be an opportunity if the stars aligned or anything. But
yeah. But Joe Morrison lives in New Jersey.
Yeah.
But maybe he knows some guys. Maybe we should reach out to Joe and say, hey, you know any Top Fuel or Nitro guys down there in Alabama around that area that would come out for a show?
Can't hurt.
About your tire falling off your Mustang in high school? I don't know if I have. That was my learning curve in high school, was not properly tightening lug nuts on a street race car on aluminum wheels on Kragers. They need to be torqued down way more than steel wheels. I didn't know that back then. So I had this habit of losing hoods, fiberglass hoods off my car and wheels coming off. And whew, that was good times, though. Good times.
Yeah, just make sure you're paying attention while you're driving.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about.
Yeah, wheel standard. Okay, so
other things.
So if anybody knows the gentleman that owns the Cool Bus, Steve Harper, let us know. We'd like to get Steve Harper out. If you guys know Rick Ream that has the Hot Rod Fire Truck, we'd like to have him on as well. So, or have him out to the event. One of the two. I don't know if we need two, depending on how the sales are going. But I know there are some nitro fueled altereds that aren't running in NHRA, like Dan Hicks. He's got an altered named Heat Seeker, and Dan Peninato. He's got one called Rat Poison. Those are nitro fuel altered. So if you guys know any of these guys, let me know. And Colt 45, 89 for 10,
Yeah,
10. That was 1996, though, laugh out loud.
yeah. Billy D. Williams is a good marketing campaign.
Colt 45 and 2 zigzags. Baby, that's all we need. We could roll through the park after dark, smoking that tumbleweed. Anybody? Anybody? So roll. So if you guys know any of these nitro altereds or any of these wheel standers, let me know.
Or if
Or
you
if you
got
guys
ideas,
know a Jet Funny car.
yeah, or something like that, let us know. Give us a shout and
Yeah.
see what we can do to make this thing
You-
banging.
Or if anybody has somebody down there that knows, do you think is Gordon still, can you see if he's got an event? NWA? NWA. Well, it would be cool to have them out, but some of them are
I
dead.
think he was mentioned in the song you were talking about.
That War Wagon bunch and Scott Palmer need to square off. The Nitro Pro mods. Yeah, fuck yeah. Where is the War Wagon and Scott Palmer out of? Are they? Are you guys friends with them? Can anybody reach out to them for us? Pick out seeds and stems, riding high as hell, rolling through Palmdale.
Hell yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Talking about.
What's funny is a friend of mine has a cannabis company, and he's friends with Afro Man. They do a lot of shit together. Actually, Afro Man just came out here and shot a video at his house. I was supposed to go over there, but I decided to do something with my family instead. I can't remember what we did, but anyways, it's funny. Afro Man. And then I got high. I was gonna do something productive, and then I got high. Y'all forgot about E40?
No, not
What's
around
E40?
Here. Well, I'll let you.
E40 is that? I don't know if that's a rapper or is that a fuel. Is that a rapper or racing fuel? I'm confused.
Yeah. Both.
Somebody should have a rap name called, I don't know, a fuel, like A Fuel. Yeah, my name's A Fuel. My name's E85.
No, and there's a
rapper. Okay. No, I don't know who E40 is. We're from Missouri, so we know Nelly and Tech 9.
Ryan's speaking for himself on that one. Adam had a good run with some gangster rap and hip hop. So, so yeah, dive into him after the podcast. You'll something new, a little something new.
E40. My only gangster rap straight up back in the day was I don't know, NWA.
Mm-hmm.
Two Live Crew wasn't very gangster rap, but it was NWA, Two Live Crew. Yo-Yo, the guys from Public Enemy.
Mm-hmm. I was down with Boogie Down Productions, Public Enemy.
Who are the midget, the black guys? The Lynch Mob.
There's a
Lynch Mob.
And like I said,
all those guys.
Great. My rap went deep. 3-6.
Oh, 3-6 Mafia. Yeah, for sure. And then Bone Thug and all that shit. But then I went over, and started listening to. It was either like Cypress Hill or Slayer. That's kind of where I was at. Pantera or Cypress Hill or Bone Thug. It's kind of where I was falling into the zones there.
Yep, I get it.
But yeah, so if any of you guys, and even a monster truck, is John Gordon, do you know if he's got an event? Is he racing with the Hot Wheels monster trucks on that weekend? Do you know? If not, maybe we can reach out to him and see if he'd do an exhibition with Bad Company, his Hot Wheels monster truck.
Yeah, if possible. If nothing else, I hope he brings his Bad Company badass car.
It would be super cool if he could come out and have his monster truck sitting in his pit with his pro mod. That'd be super cool, man.
Bring that bright bitch on over.
Darlene, War Wagons from Texas. War Wagons from Texas? Okay.
Looking like a no-go.
No-go? They got an event that weekend?
From everything that I can tell here, it's hard to tell from the scheduling, but they've got apparently there's an event at Houston, Texas, October 19th, Bridgeport, Connecticut, October 25th through 27th, but yet also in Arlington, Texas on October 26th. So I'm not sure how exactly they make that happen, but
Mm-hmm.
they'll be having dual events in different parts of the country. So I'm going to guess he is probably booked.
It looks like the War Wagon's doing quarter mile stuff. I mean, I guess they can do eighth mile. I mean, if you can do quarter mile, you can do eighth mile. Yeah, I hate to hear that he's booked. Shit, man.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you got to go through eighth mile to get to quarter mile. So yeah, it makes sense.
He shut off at the eighth mile. And it's not like he's trying to break a time, but I think it would be cool to see that. What's he got? Does he got a dragster and a pro mod? Is there 2 War Wagons? I'm confused.
Good question. That I don't know.
So there's Nitro Chaos and Funny Car Chaos.
Mm-hmm.
Where's Nitro Chaos out of? Nitro Chaos is...
What's up, Darlene?
Darlene, what's up, mama?
Dude, Public Enemy, Anthrax, Bring Back the Noise is just
banger.
a great combination of different genres. They need, you think that Run DMC, Aerosmith, Walk This Way was good for what it was, but holy Christ!
I agree 100%.
When Public Enemy and Anthrax threw that out,
yeah, that was. I mean, to this day, I know Ice-T had Ice-T had Body Count, but
sure,
that Anthrax and that Public Enemy song, that was just such a good heavy hip hop song. It was so good, way ahead of its time.
The Ice-T thing was kind of, I almost put that a little bit different because he did that for an entire album. He kind of took that rock rap thing and did it for an entire album, where these guys just came together for one banging ass song and just threw it down. I mean, Chuck D, what a wordsmith. He just has such a smooth flow going, and then you got Anthrax in the background just ripping it, and then Flavor Flav throwing in nonsense from here to there. It's great.
Yep, loved him. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Bass, how low can you go? Death Row, what a brother know. Once again, back is the incredible rhyme animal. The unsubtle beast.
Number one.
5-0 says freeze.
And I got numb.
But it's really good.
I could go.
I don't know the lyrics. Here's what's great, dude, is that I probably haven't heard that song in 20 years, and I still know the lyrics.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Song.
I don't think there's any modern day music could do that.
Hip hop and pro mods. Yeah.
That's great, man. I personally really feel heavy metal and pro mods, but I can do hip hop and pro mods too. I know it seems counterintuitive with an extreme trim on a car and linking that to heavy metal. Womp, 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 womp. However, I do think hip hop is awesome. I do. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I did. Thanks, brother, man. So, I went to Morgan Wallen this past weekend, took the family to go to Arrowhead Stadium. Went to go see Morgan Wallen. He was late coming out on stage. We were all wondering like what the fuck was going on, but apparently his special guests were supposed to be Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce. And apparently there was like a death threat somehow from the La Bamba. Apparently there was a death threat. Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes never came out. However, it was a great show. Highly recommend seeing him. He is state of the art, all modern, latest and greatest concert. It was fucking great. And I'm not even a huge country fan, but Morgan Wallen put on aesthetically one of the best shows I've ever seen in my life. It was fucking great. His equipment is so good. However, on the way back, we decided to stop at Flying H. I picked up Prince Adam and myself some T-shirts, talked with Scott, the owner, and I'll just say this. It was a really good conversation. I'm just going to keep it at that. It was a really good conversation. A very, what's the word I'm looking for? not an inspiring conversation, but a very hopeful
Promising.
conversation, a very promising conversation. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So we'll call it that. However, yeah, I would love to have a concert. I don't know why I went down that tangent. I think there was some correlation there. Don't know, but
Hard
just to let
left
everybody
turn, but
know,
yeah.
we'll probably be doing a show or two out at Flying H next year. So don't want to put the cart in front of the horse, but it was very promising. So we just got to work through the details and see how we want to correlate that with the rest of the series and see if we can get some other people along for the ride. And it's going to be super cool. However, that's right. Anybody know a monster truck guy in Alabama? Let us know. I'd love to get a monster truck down the track. I don't know how much they'd charge me to bring the rig out, but I'm not, it'd be
It's worth
we'll see.
entertaining.
It's worth entertaining. So I want to get a monster truck or two down the track. I want to get a top fuel car down the track, a nitro car. I'd love to have War Eagle go down. That'd be super badass. And didn't we talk to them guys before? As a matter of fact, last year, before they did it, I think we had talked to them before they were talking about putting a top fuel motor in a pro mod. I remember they wanted to come race with us, but
So
we couldn't enter them into a class because it was a rigid chassis, and our pro mods in our classes have to have suspension and all the normal shit. But apparently theirs is not a normal pro mod. It's a rigid suspension, almost like a funny car. That'd be awesome. Monster truck on a drag strip. Fucking right it would be. So if anybody down there's got a contact for a monster truck, let me know. We'll get them out there and have some fun for the spectators.
Yeah, talk to John Sullivan. See if he knows somebody.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you never know, man. We just have these open conversations, and
yeah,
I think it's amazing to me who knows who in the drag racing world. It's pretty awesome. Like Jason Byers' brother-in-law is the head singer for Panic at the Disco. Was it Panic at the Arcade Fire? It was one of those two. Yeah. Super big band, known internationally. What are you thinking? You're laughing? I thought you were going to say something.
No, I feel like they opened up for Rage Against the Machine when Wu-Tang Clan got arrested in Chicago years back. It was probably like 90.
Who's that? Panic at the Disco?
No, what was it? Arcade Fire?
R. Kelly?
No, whatever. Jason Byers.
Yeah, Arcade Fire.
I feel like they opened up for Rage Against the Machine, and boy,
you guys here late. It's Taco Tuesday for Carol and I. Oh my God, that sounds great. I'm not going to ask you what that means, Dan.
Whoa,
not going to ask you what that means, Dan, because you're one hell of a stud. So I assume Taco Tuesday for Dan means exactly what I think it means. So good for you, my friend. Wu-Tang forever.
Wu-Tang's for the children.
Yeah. Dan, maybe you might know somebody, but in Alabama, we're looking for somebody with a top fuel car to do an exhibition at our race in Rocket City in October. Top fuel car, funny car. If anybody knows the War Wagon,
something on the exhibition type side of things.
Yep, looking for a monster truck. Yeah. So, anyways, but I'd love to have the cool bus or hot rod fire truck out there. Or if anybody, or Dan, if you know the nitro fuel altereds, heat seeker or rat poison, maybe Mr. Sullivan knows those guys. John Sullivan, that'd be cool. That'd be real cool.
Yeah, something to add a little extra, a little fun.
Yeah, heck yeah. I keep shit stains in my drawers to keep it funky free. Such a great line. That's hilarious as shit.
Good.
Oh my gosh. What'd Dan say? I can't read anything, dude. It's so bad. Wow. Here in the South, fuel cars are few and far between. Yeah. Okay.
It's all right.
Fair enough.
It's one of the things on the possibility or options to explore list, along with, things like we said, jet cars, monster trucks, wheel standers, anything like that. I think wheel standers, that'd be a fun one.
Wesley Daughter, is associated with the war wagon. Wesley
Hmm.
Darter. I don't personally know Wesley Darter, but thank you for the name.
We will
If
search.
you know Wesley personally, if you wouldn't mind reaching out for me, but I will try to friend request Wesley and shoot him a message and see if I can get anywhere that way. Let me
See what
see.
we can put together.
See what we could put together. Let me look him up. Wesley Darter. Wesley Darter. Wesley Darter. Hope everybody's stocks didn't tank too much this last day. I think we're down by 1% or so. Wesley Darter.
Joe Haas as
All
well.
right, I see Wes. There's Wes. Okay. Oh, he's friends with everybody. He's friends with Jim Phillips and Bubba and Brandon, Daryl. Oh, I understand why, because he's from Texas.
Hmm. Small world in Texas.
Yeah, it is.
Big state, small world.
Well, I bet Bubba knows him. So thank you, Darlene, for that. I'll reach out to Steve Evans. Why are you trying to make me look bad? Them war wagon guys, they messing around. Shane and Howard Ferris are for real. Yeah, we I'm looking to do an exhibition, not a race. But I mean, shit, if I guess a handful of top fuel guys want to come out and kind of just race each other, some heads up shit for some money. I mean, that would be cool. Only two things come from tax. Oh my God. Yes, they all do. Yes, they all do. What? They all do what? I'm sorry, I'm lost. Yes, they all know Bubba,
Yeah.
or Bubba knows them all. They
They
all
all,
know those
they
guys. Yeah,
all,
I see.
they all
Yes, they
know.
all know each other down there. I
Mhm.
got you. Okay, cool. Darlene, I love you. Thank you so much. I hope you're enjoying your bitchin' tumbler. Well, that's not even a tumbler. That's a weapon. Hope you're enjoying your weapon, your safety device that you can drink out of. The thing's pretty sturdy. I've got one I'm pretty sure I could kill a horse with.
At least
You could
drown.
use it as a club. You could stick your fist in there, Darlene, and swing it if you ever needed to. That would be a great weapon. You'd be man of arms at that point, turn into a He-Man character.
Yeah, we have to start advertising it that way.
Right. Remember, it's not just an awesome cup. What do we call them? It's not I mean, obviously it's not a tumbler. It's a, what do you call them?
I mean, I think that they are listed as 20 and 30-ounce tumblers. But
It is a tumbler. It's just an aluminum tumbler.
yeah, hydration and
Steel.
safety.
It's actually a steel tumbler that you could use as a weapon if you wanted to transform into Iron Man or Man of Arms from He-Man. Stick your hand in there, make a fist, and just swing away. People, just so you know, it's not only something awesome to drink out of, you can beat the shit out of somebody with it too if you had to.
It can be wet.
For instance, if somebody got really drunk and put their their golf cart into the side of your pro mod during an event, that'd be a good time to make a club with it. I'd be kicking some ass.
Yeah, unfortunately, nobody was there. Nobody saw it, and it took about a day.
I know. I'm
for
just
everything to
saying.
come
I
up,
would
but
use that as an example.
Yeah. Times
Somebody, okay. If somebody's trying to break into your race trailer, that happened to Doc. I don't know if you knew that or not, but Street Beast.
hmm
I don't know if you guys, that everybody watching, we sponsor Doc Street Beast, which is funny because I'm sponsoring somebody, but I don't have a sponsor to save my life. I take that back. We've got 3 actually amazing sponsors, but we need a lot more. Anyways, I digress. Somebody broke into his trailer, as a matter of fact, or his rig.
Nick's
Stole
buddy,
a whole bunch of shit.
Nick's buddy Steve just had a scooter stolen. I think a Burromax bike, one of the trike bikes. Does Burromax make those? I don't know.
A trike? No. Something with training wheels?
Couldn't tell you. Couldn't tell you the exact
I don't think
details
so.
on it, but just had that stolen over the weekend. Brand new.
What did Ken say? I thought you'd say take out a tent or a friend. Yeah.
Can do both. Get one,
Uh,
get a tent and grab some tent.
no, man. Ken's referencing one time when we were younger, we went camping. And we were absolutely shit faced, all of us. And Ken and I got into a fight. But Ken, when he drinks, has no legs. He turns into Gumby. Right now, me, you wouldn't even know I was drunk. I'm Irish like that. Ken is Hawaiian and Irish, so somewhere in there turns his legs Gumby. And I, in a respectful way, we're fighting. Ken's coming at me, and I just basically am like stepping out of the way. I didn't have to really do anything. I'm just like with my finger, just whoosh, slide on my face plants. He gets up and he comes running at me again. I just kind of hola, move out of the way and into the tent. And he breaks the tent and a bunch of the poles. And I don't think we were really fighting. Ken and I used to fight slash wrestle each other and shit, but
That's what happens.
that was a good time, man. That was at least it was probably 30 years ago, I'd imagine. It was a fun little moment. Won't forget that. Won't forget that. There was a time Ken and I got drunk and beat the shit out of each other in the front yard, and then we couldn't wash our hair for like a week after that because of all the knots on the tops of our heads.
Oh,
Beating the shit out of each other. That was a good time. Yeah. Ken's one of those buddies.
that's good.
He's one of those guys keeps it real. Oh, what's that?
Got to keep some of those around.
Yeah, that's right. So yeah, if anybody knows of the ear, oh yeah, yep, ear damage, ear cartilage damage. But we're looking for a monster truck, top fuel car, as an exhibition for Rocket City. So let us know. That'd be sweet.
Indeed.
October 25th and 26th. It's going to be super cool. You know, we haven't done any Bet You Didn't Know stuff.
Nope.
Like we talk about all this stuff on Thursday nights. But since we're not going to be here Thursday, I guess now is a good time to talk about it.
It makes sense at least this week. So yeah, we always talk about one of these days we'll break it off and have the separate drag racing type shows, but we'll get there. All in good time.
This is going to all in good time. This will be our biggest event thus far since I've taken ownership of the ADRL. At least from for sure a car standpoint, competitor standpoint. I don't think we've ever had this many. We'll never have had this many cars yet. Not under the new ownership. I mean, it's going to be easily 150 plus cars. Which to me, I mean, maybe to some series that's not a lot. Maybe 400 or 500 cars is a lot. I don't know. But compared to what we've been doing over the past couple of years to get things going, 140 cars is a fuck ton of cars, bro. And fast cars. 140 plus fast cars.
Yeah, I just don't know. I mean, the only one I could think of, and I don't know the number of cars that were there, would be Rockingham. But I have no idea.
Rockingham was good.
Yeah, I just don't know what the total number would be to know. But
I think it was about 60 or 70 cars we had at Rockingham.
Yep. Either way, should be a good time.
That's my thoughts. I could be wrong. But I know the 470s, we had like 25 470 cars. I don't remember how many. We had some Pro Extreme cars, but we had hardly any nitrous cars. It's going to be nice and cool. Hopefully some great time. It'll be some great times for sure. Yeah. We're talking about having a band and just doing all kinds of shit. And you know, Adam and I have come up with some cool ideas for things to get the spectators involved. So it'll be a great time for the spectators. It'll be a really great time for the racers because there'll be a ton of people there and we just have some great times in the pits. I'm even thinking about bringing a Hot Wheels track and having some Hot Wheels races in the pits and throwing up some cash and gambling on some Hot Wheels races. Or we've also talked about, there's something a little more in depth, but we'd even talked about doing some Pinewood Derby type shit where basically every person that enters gets a Pinewood Derby car, and then at some point we'll just race them. We'll race them at the event. We'll race them Shit, maybe we do that as a Friday night thing because Saturday night it might get late.
Mm.
Or unless we did like a midnight type thing and just like some cutthroat shit.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know if it
I don't
really
want to
makes sense to
figure
add
that out right now.
things. Yeah, it doesn't make sense to add things like that to Saturday because Saturday always ends up going late, or even if it goes on time, it still ends at 9, 10 o'clock. So it's hard to throw anything else on top of it.
Looking forward to Huntsville. When will re-enter dates be announced?
Oh, let's see. Probably,
Re-enter dates?
I mean, you can. I'm assuming it's the things like on the vote to be able to
Yeah,
register
for
and
sure.
everything like that. So,
Yeah, hey, we'll get everybody start getting everybody locked in.
amen. Yeah, I'm not looking for 1 a.m. That's for sure. Been there,
Yeah,
done
no,
it.
our goals.
Or not.
No, I want to have a good, expedited, fun, full pack banger event and be done by 9, 10 o'clock at the latest. That's the goal, right? I want time. It has to be the goal. And shit, I'll even push it to 8 if I need to, but that has to be the goal. We've got to have time to hang out in the pits, forge a bond with everybody, and just go around, hang out. I don't give a shit if it's a giant circle jam where everybody's got a guitar and a lawn chair and we hang out and sing Kumbaya. I don't care. But Mike Coons has a Nitro PT Cruiser that's really cool. They call him Nitro Mike.
I've
Okay.
I've
All
seen
right.
that
Love
PT
that. Thank
Cruiser.
you, darling.
I've seen that
Yeah.
one.
Who is it we were talking about has that?
I
Oh, we
saw,
were talking about that earlier. We've seen
I
the
saw
PT
it
Cruiser, right?
racing the cool bus. And I was like, damn, this cool bus is racing this PT Cruiser that's shitting flames out.
Yeah. 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 For
Yeah.
sure. Shit
Yeah.
and flames.
We will definitely have that stuff coming up here real soon for the pre-entry and registration. Get that up
100%.
on the vote and
Yeah,
get
that'll
on.
most likely be next week. We'll get that up, if not sooner. I mean, fuck, I could just get it done up tomorrow. As a matter of fact.
Yeah, there's
Mm.
still, I think, at least one conversation that we would have
Yeah,
to
yeah. No,
have
you're right. You're
with
right.
that. But yeah,
I mean, technically we could, but I don't want to.
I'd rather not have to double do something or go back and alter
You
something
say
or
double deuce,
yeah, double do anything.
double
Get it
deuce.
all set up and then it'd be like, well, this has to change or it can't be. I'd want to make sure we have everything lined up and locked out. So I don't know if there's camping spots or RV parking spots or anything like that. So once we get all that details figured out, we'll be able to get it up on the float and rolling pretty smooth. Yeah,
There you go, everybody.
perfect.
Yeah, Adam's correct though. We'll get all that up here sooner or later. We just need to have another conversation, nail down some definitives. But in the big scheme of things, we're ready to pull the trigger. Just need to have another conversation with somebody.
Not far off at all. But no, we'll definitely be putting
Not
that on
far off at all.
Facebook with the links to the vote so everybody can get in there,
Yep.
pre-register for their spots and make this thing a banger.
Oh, hey, I just want to let everybody know that's watching. Prince Adam and I are going to be in Greensboro, Kentucky for a Verge event.
Bowling Green.
Bowling Green. What did I say?
Greensboro, I think.
Oh, I have no idea. Both are green. But we're going to be in Bowling Green, Kentucky for a Verge race.
Amen to
that
that,
will
Michael.
be not next weekend, but the weekend after. If you could ask all these tracks to get RV hookups, that would be great. Yeah.
Hmm.
You know what? I tell you what, as long as I can get all the racers to participate in sharing the information for the events and chipping in and doing their part to promote these events, and we can bring in all the spectators and cars that the track could ever want, and we can guarantee them a banger event a couple times a year, we can get the tracks to do that shit for us. We just got to show up or show out, one of the two. I don't even know what that saying means, but
A little bit of both.
is that like
It makes sense. I mean, I mean, honestly, I can't imagine a track not having it, but I get that there are plenty of tracks that don't have it.
if you could? Oh yeah, that's
I
right.
would
Yeah.
definitely, I could see them benefiting larger from having it. So, but it's a big
Yeah,
expense,
that's right.
a big undertaking, logistics, permits, all that fun crap. So yeah, it'd be great because I don't like staying at the hotel. I like staying at the tracks. So that would definitely benefit us.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Hey, by the way, if anybody's got an RV they want to dump off at the track that weekend for Prince Adam and I to use, that would
That'd be
be
cool as
super
shit.
dope. Let us run the shit out of your generator for 2 days, and maybe we'll give you some gas money. I don't know how that works, but that would be super cool. If anybody knows a owner of a dealership down there, get us an RV over there at the track. That'd be cool. I know they don't have hookups, so we'd have to be very conservative because
That's
Prince Adam likes to take baths. So we have to explain to him the whole gray water and black water situation.
oh, I get it. I'm just not happy about it.
And there won't be a bidet, which kind of sucks.
That really pisses me off. I
But
really
what's
just
cool is the macerator's fun. Like drop a big deuce, and then you can hear it getting chopped up when it goes down the shitter.
hmm
That's fun. Something satisfying about that sound. I don't know.
well, yeah. We all take comfort in our own things.
Chopping deuces, baby. Chopping
Exactly.
deuces. Just call me macerator.
Nope, I won't.
Terminator. No, no, won't be doing that. Won't be doing that. So, yep, October 25th, October 26th, Rocket City Dragway. ADRL invades Rocket City Dragway for Rocket City Drags in partnership with The Verge and Brian Whitworth. So it's going to be a super fun, entertaining event. We're going to get a shit ton of spectators down there, and we're going to have a good time. We'll make Montgomery look like a kid's playground. Although we had great turnout at Montgomery, man. We had a lot of spectators.
Mhm.
I mean, our best, probably one of our best yet. So,
Yeah.
looking forward to Huntsville being a full on banger.
Yep. All growing.
Yep, for sure.
All right.
It's getting warm in this fucking room.
Perfect. Well, that
Yeah.
on that we will wrap this up so that you can dewarm that room.
You goddamn right.
All righty. We'll make sure to tune in next week since there's an episode of the ADRL podcast this Thursday, but we will be back here Tuesday and then back to our regularly scheduled programming after that.
That's right. Like, subscribe, comment, all that shit, or don't. I don't care either way. We're still making money, so fuck off.
Yeah.
Love you guys. And Dan Lucas, love you, man. Everybody, piece of chick grease.
Bulls on parade.